Number 7 says use the rational root theorem to identify all possible rational roots of the function. And so we are going to use the roots that we know, which is the possible zeros according to the last number again. And remember, because there is a 7 here, we actually need to test the roots. If we need it, if none of the roots for the 4 would work out, we're going to need to include the 7. So based on 4, we know that the possible zeros are plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, and plus or minus 4. And because there's a 7 there, the possible roots would also be plus or minus 1 over 7 and plus or minus 4, 2 over 7 and a plus or minus 4 over 7. And then we're going to start by testing any of the numbers. So we're going to start with the nice and clean numbers in the front, and let's write down the coefficient. And let's just test -2 and bring down the 7. We've got -14. We're going to have -13 multiplying. We have a positive 26. Combining, we have -2. And multiply negative times negative is +4. We have a 0. So we're going to rewrite the entire function using the first factor that we found, which is x plus 2. When the root is -2, the factored form is x plus 2. Okay, and then reducing the factors, the coefficients of the terms by the power of 1, we will have 7x squared minus 13x minus 2 equal to 0. And we're going to try to factor out the right hand side, and we can use the two-column method right here. So to get 7x squared, we can use 7x and x. That would be the only way to achieve that product. And to get a -2, we can try 1 and 2. And we're going to need the 2 to be negative, because when we cross multiply it and combine it, we have 7x times -2, which is going to be -14x. And then multiplying diagonally this way, we have x times 1, which is x, so plus x. And then when we combine the 2, we're going to get -13x. So that is actually the middle term that we're looking for. So that's how we know we have the correct factors. So let's rewrite the right hand side as 7x, and then when we write the factor, we're going to write it across this way. 7x plus 1, and then the bottom is going to be the same thing, x minus 2, and then bring down the original factor that we found. So that is the entire function factored out. So the answers will be taking the opposites, equal to -2, -1,7, and a +2, and those are the 3 roots. According to the equation, the function has a cube power. That means there are 3 roots, and there they are. That's the complete answer.